Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today guys, of course, we are continuing the journey of Ben 10. This is Ben 10 Season 3, Episode 9, titled Under Wraps. Interesting title, Under Wraps. So, the last episode that I watched, because I believe HBO Max's order of the episodes is out of order a little bit, I believe so. But regardless, the last episode that I watched, which was, for me, Season 3, Episode 8, was about the artist who ripped off Ben 10, ripped off some of his aliens, and created a little cartoon show. So, it's an animated show within the world that is animated for us to watch. So it's kind of weird how many layers that is, but regardless, Ben was upset. And then there was Kangaroo Commando or something. I think it's Kangaroo Commando or something to that effect. Some hero of Ben's that was also at this sort of convention or whatever. And there was a whole storyline there revolving around a twin brother that was actually behind all this craziness and everything just kind of going haywire between the artist who ripped off Ben to create this kids show for kids and then creating these horrible villains as well. And then the guy who's an actor trying to keep his career going playing this older hero. And then finding out it's this twin and everything. It was a whole big thing. And I really enjoyed that episode. I really, really did. And I'm curious if we're going to see more of that cartoon, because it seems that guy is going to continue making the show, and that actor ultimately ended up being kind of buddies at the end. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but maybe we'll never see them again. I have no idea. But yeah, this show has been damn entertaining since day one. I've been loving it, and actually this morning, I'm recording this on Friday, this morning on Twitter, for some reason Ben 10 was trending. I have no idea why, but it was really cool to see that. I'm like, that's awesome, Ben 10's trending, even though this show is really old, like the original series was trending. I have no idea why. But hey, that's awesome. So, I'm enjoying the show. Thank you guys so much for voting for it. Like, felt like forever ago at this point, but you guys voted for it. And I will be doing a video shortly talking about making sure I watch the last season of Ben 10, Season 4, in the correct order and not HBO Max's order. So I'll make sure to verify that so I'm not screwing up the ending of the original series. Okay, guys, let's get into now. Season 3, Episode 9, Under Wraps. Let's go.
Come on, Todd. Don't wimp out now. It's just a little fun.
What's going on here?
I can't get back up.
He's gonna go tip that cow. Pig's following along. Oh no. He tried to help. You pissed off the bull, now get the horns. Yeah, I'd run too. It can control lightning?
What gives is that I ran out of water in the shower. Again.
Oh no.
It's your job to keep the tank full, Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
You think those dirty dishes are just gonna wash themselves?
But they made Ben about his bed and trash.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it. When I was a kid,
You're gonna love working on a farm, Ben and Gwen.
Welcome. I'm Joan Maplewood. This is my son.
Oh,
Todd.
and the pig.
Jamison's.
Yes,
You can start by unloading that truck full of feed over there.
Alright, good luck.
rightio.
Come on, Ben. Come on, Gwen. Come on.
I'm too lazy to fill a water tank, Tennyson. And only him, if you know what I mean.
Until that, whatever the thing was, shows up, I'm guessing.
Our summer vacation is suddenly over.
Old farmhouse. Nothing can go wrong.
Good grub, Joan.
No TV, no video games, no malls.
Is there anybody else showing up to this thing? Is it just them?
Well, you won't believe what I saw. A genuine Egyptian Walking Dead mummy. Really?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. They controlled the lightning.
Nothing like the smell of country air.
Is it country air if you're sleeping with a chicken coop as well? I don't know. I'm laying an egg here,
So you don't
Ben.
have to worry about fresh eggs in the morning.
Going somewhere?
Yeah, she knew he was sneaking out. Oh, look at that. It's got footprints. How easy to track.
Think that's where his tomb was?
Oh my god, it's infecting. Oh, it's actually infecting the animals. Demon cows. He's just messing with them.
Never mind.
Should have looked. Tornado. There you go. It is a mummy. It actually is.
Looks like Todd was right.
I'm a mummy. Oh my god. Where did you come from? Oh, okay. I mean, it makes sense. It's bandages or whatever it can separate. Ooh. Exactly. I like those stop kind of motion or whatever shots. Might want to move. Okay, how'd you get there that quick?
It was digging for something glowing at the bottom of the
It's
crater.
like a purple
But it's
crystal or
gone
something.
now.
Yeah, because it got it. And the alarm's gonna go off in any second. Oh,
Rise and shine.
yeah.
You've gotta be kidding.
Now, aren't you glad you went to bed early?
Yeah, they're so happy.
Isn't there something else we could do? Well, the manure needs to be shoveled.
Yeah, you want to shovel manure or milk a cow? He's gonna turn into the wrong one.
This is working out great.
Oh. Just carrying cows around. A lot of pigs. Gotta feed all them piggies. I mean, this may make it easy. Oh no, they're just pouring it everywhere. Who cares? Oh my god. It's like which one he's turning into this time. Holy crap. That's okay. That's a way. Smart. Thankfully, they're turning into the ones he wants, I'm guessing.
Nah, during planting and harvest seasons,
Purple lightning?
Yeah.
Lightning.
just like when we crossed paths with that alien werewolf.
No way that it's just a coincidence.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but we've got an even bigger problem.
Bigger than a rampaging mummy and monster cows?
Yeah, what's bigger than
I'm
that?
picking up trace readings of corrodium. It's a powerful energy source that's very unpredictable. That's what mutated those cattle.
Of course, the security guard at this ice cream place is sleeping.
Nice work, genius. You just did the mummy's work for him.
Well, but if the mummy's not there, then they're... Oh. Uh-oh. It didn't hurt him. It didn't. Nope. There it is, other pieces as well. Is it getting stronger? There you go, Ben. Good job. Now he's awake. Uh-oh. Wow. That was a little... I didn't expect to see that in the shadows. Say what? Okay. It's cool. It's not creepy at all. Oh, the colors are shifting. Or is that the actual colors of them? Oh?
Never try to perform a spell from inside a hazmat suit.
About to say, what? You just performed a spell? So... Okay, so I'm guessing... How do we turn him back? Smart. Hopefully he didn't just kill him. I was like, what?
Ben, slump the hogs.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Hey, that's not over yet. Exactly. Oh, shit.
Exposed to the coronium.
It's sampling the mummy's alien DNA.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Go alien.
Mummy with money.
Okay. Not a mummy. Upgrade, never mind. Yep. Freeze the mummy.
Ready for an extra large order of mummy ripple?
The coronium turned Ben into a hideous mutant. Oh, wait. That's how
Oh my god, that was good, Gwen. That was good.
So funny, I forgot to laugh. Gwen and I just want to say,
We're sorry. Don't make us go back. We're sorry. We're doing choices. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this episode because realistically, it should not have worked because it's so random. It's so off the wall in terms of its concept. But Ben 10 continues to deliver. This show continues to deliver on every episode they've dropped. I've honestly loved every single episode, some more than others, but my god, I was having such a great time watching this episode. But it's still random because we have a mummy on a farm hunting and collecting these minerals that have been here, I guess, for thousands of years or whatever, these very powerful minerals called coronium or something. And then they go to an ice cream factory. This episode is really weird. It's really random, but it works. I shouldn't be too surprised, though, because this is the same show that the last episode that I watched, of course, like I was saying in the intro, it's out of order due to HBO Max putting these episodes, I guess, out of order versus airing order. But anyways, the last episode I watched, we had a guy ripping off Ben's aliens and creating a cartoon show within a cartoon world, so they made that work, and it was like, okay, this is really crazy. Like, someone actually is ripping off his aliens, but it kind of makes sense due to all their popularity, it seems, in the world, in terms of what's, Ben's been doing. But also, we had an episode, I believe it was season 2, where it was a Ripvine or Wildvine, I forget the name, apologies for that, his first appearance, where we had a whole camp setting, and we had these funguses and mushrooms and all these plants that were alive, and there's like this ancient looking alien plant thing in the ground. they made that work, and that was a really, really weird episode, but they made it work. So I shouldn't be too surprised they made this work, even though it just seemed kind of random and like just what's going on? But okay. So we had these kids at the opening, and we had the little boy who's muddied the entire episode. He doesn't change clothes, he doesn't shower. It seems he's always just dirty. And they go on this farm, and he has a little piggy, cute little piggy. And they're gonna tip some cows over. Well, the two bullies were like, you can go tip off the first, you go tip. And then of course he falls in the mud. The pig tries to help him tip over the cow. The boys run away because of the bull getting angry. He's like, you're gonna get the horns, dude. You anger that bull, you're gonna get the horns. But no, the bull runs away because behind the boy is the mummy. And they mentioned this too a little bit later in the episode. The lightning behind the mummy, right? The purple lightning and shit. It was mentioned a little bit later, and I'm glad that I remember this now because honestly, I I don't know if I would remember it because so much stuff, other stuff I want to talk about, but can't even talk today. Is the fact that the wolf that they ran into a couple episodes ago, there's purple lightning as well. That's that can't be just random. So there's some sort of connection there. I'm guessing corrodium, is that the connection? These crystals or whatever. If I'm mispronouncing that, please don't kill me. But you get my point. I'm thinking there is a connection between the wolf and this mummy thing. Because also too, the mummy, when it wrapped its like bandages around the Omnitrix after, first of all, the containment suits. That was really interesting, right? I got to mention something about Gwen a little bit later with those containment suits because she does something like what? But the containment suits are really cool. But it wrapped its bandage around Ben and it synced up essentially, or it was like the yellow glow. So like essentially Ben can turn into this mummy now. I have no idea. He was going to try to, but of course turned into an upgrade. But yeah, that was interesting to see. Like, okay, so now Ben has another alien, I guess. I have no idea. I guess it looked like it did for a second, like there was like an image where like, oh, so maybe he does have access to this alien now. I have no real idea. Anyways, I can't talk today. I really can't talk. So, anyways, trying to focus my thoughts here. Calm down. Okay. So, Ben and Gwen, the opening of this episode, after the kid and everything, and there's the mummy and he runs away. Ben and Gwen are just not doing their chores. And Ben's not making sure that the water is filled up for the showers and everything. And Gwen's not doing her dish duty. Ben's also not cleaning his bed and also not taking out the trash. A lot of chores. Thankfully, on Little Walkie-Talkie, there's a advertisement to work on a farm. No one else shows up. Of course they don't. No one else shows up. Ben, Gwen, and Max are there. And they start doing chores. And of course, Ben, even though he's told by Max not to turn into any of the aliens, he needs to be doing the hard work himself. He turns into all different aliens, doing all the different work. Milking the cows. He's failing horribly at that with 4 arms, but he's trying. And feeding the pigs. And also getting all the eggs. And I think there was like one other task. Oh yeah, putting in like the fencing or whatever. He did that as well. And it was never questioned how he was getting through all of this stuff super, super quickly, but it is what it is. I guess no one saw him. And then they start investigating the mummy. And then that's where Max, of course, and Max, I feel like he knows too much at times because he just instantly knew, yeah, this mummy here is hunting this really dangerous crystal, these energized crystals, ceridium or how you pronounce it. Like, how much more stuff do you know, man? Then again, he's a plumber, and we don't know too much about plumbers. I mean, we saw a little bit about where his secret base was, and we kind of know some information about plumbers, but we don't really know too much about, like, all the stuff he's dealt with. I mean, we also heard, too, about him hunting the Yeti back during the werewolf episode. So I don't know about all that. Okay, there's so many things. Did he hunt the Loch Ness Monster? Did he go after, like, an actual werewolf besides this alien one, but an actual werewolf? I have no idea, okay? Max is literally a wild card. It seems, I'm not faulting the show here because realistically, thankfully we have somebody who knows some information, because if Max had no idea and was just kind of winging it, like Ben and Gwen are at times, then they'd all be kind of lost, especially during all these different adventures, not missions, adventures they go on, because it really is an adventure, for sure. But he knows so much information about a lot of different things. He knew Vilgax. He knows about the Omnitrix. Is like I think he said he heard about the Omnitrix. I'm not really sure, but like he knows all these different things, and luckily he knew what these crystals were. I thought the mummy, the design of it, and it hunting these crystals, that's interesting. I'm curious about why exactly it was hunting these crystals, and the fact that it was turning people. It turned that one, the security guard, of course, he was asleep, of course, at the ice cream factory. It was funny. That was a funny little moment when he woke back up and everything, but like it was really creepy because the shadow of when he was transforming was really like what it reminded me of was Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes when Wolverine is fighting some raptors. I know you're thinking like, what the hell's going on? It's a whole time travel type situation, and he's in New York, and you see the shadows of Spider-Man watching Wolverine in the shadows behind him you see it on the wall of him stabbing with his claws raptors. He's stabbing dinosaurs. You don't see it, but you hear it, and you can kind of see it in the shadows. And so when that guy was transforming, I'm like, wow, they're actually showing that. Like, I'm quite surprised they're actually showing that. So that was something I really paid attention to. I'm like, oh, they can't actually show him transforming because it's a little too much. But they actually did kind of imply it, which I thought was pretty interesting because they could have easily just circled around it, not really showed any visual, but just show it. You know what I'm saying? So they actually did a kind of way. They also showed, of course, the two bulls that were transformed very differently. Like they looked quite different from each other, but they still had that black and purple outline. That was a really cool design too, as well. I like the kind of design of it all. But they were transformed as well, and it seems like they were going to go back to normal. So I guess they're fine. I don't know, as long as they're not exposed. I guess long, then they can turn back. It's like I feel like that was just an easy way just to kind of get out of the people, that guy and the two cattle being transformed. Okay. I really don't know. I mean, it just felt like, okay, they're just gonna deform. They're gonna transform back into themselves. Okay. The mummy, like I was saying, was interesting. The fight was interesting for sure, and Ben trying to find a way to actually fight, and then of course using upgrade to use that cryo whatever to freeze him, which is it. But he might be able to thaw out though, possibly. I don't know what those, because I believe he still had the crystals within him, so maybe he can de-thaw. I have no idea how that works, but I don't know. Because if it really is tied into the wolf, the alien wolf that we had witnessed episodes ago, then I'm thinking they're gonna bring that back potentially. I don't know. I feel like there could be some connection. Gwen, I'll make sure I didn't want to forget this. I'm glad that I didn't forget it. Gwen tried to use magic within her containment suit. Where did that come from? Like, seriously, where did that come from? We know that she took Charm Caster, not Charm Master, Charm Caster's book. But as far as I've seen, I've not now, unless the episode's out of order, and that's one of the big things that's revealed or something. I don't know. But she tried to use a spell, and that didn't work out too well. I was like, okay. And there was no question about it, so I don't know. I mean, at this point, would Max even question it? That she tried to do a spell? Because Ben can turn into aliens, so why would he question if Gwen is trying to do magic? This whole summer adventure has been a trip. It really has. So him questioning it would just not further anything. It would just be like, really, you're going to question that? Seriously? Well, how about you questioning your other grandkid, the fact that he could turn into aliens, and now apparently he can turn into a new one with this mummy, which he slowly transformed into the werewolf. We didn't see him slowly transform into this mummy, so maybe he can't turn into the mummy? I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. Containment suits were kind of cool though. I was like, what's happening? Like she gets all covered up. He gets covered up. I'm like, what's going on? And then of course not Max, but Ben, after he transforms back into himself, and I like how he addressed it. I hate when that happens because he transforms back to himself. He hates the fact that he can't be whoever he was just now anymore. Like he has to wait. I like the fact that he kind of said that. But it also makes me, I think the timing of it is what's the issue. Because I was also thinking, as I was hearing him complain, I'm like, Ben 10,000, before he thankfully became more like himself and was not constant alien anymore, like he was, like, he didn't want to transform back into Ben. But then hearing Ben complain, I'm like, oh no, it's the timing of it. Because I'm guessing Ben wants to be Ben. But when he needs to fight the bad guys and to save the day, he wants to be the alien and not, and he hates the time limit of it all. So maybe it's, I don't know. I think maybe when Ben gets older, and I'm just guessing, I know there's sequel series to this show, that he should learn the master control, but also not be addicted to it, or essentially be stuck in being an alien the entire time, or transforming constantly and never turning back into Ben, because that's not going to go over well. It's not. Also, Gwen using magic as well. I'm thinking about this too with the future timeline, which I feel like it's now shifted because Ben's not going to turn into Ben 10,000. I think that's a possible future. Is that Gwen is a full-on magician or magic or whatever. She's a full-on mage or whatever. Wizard. I don't know. But she was full-on like that, so her trying to use magic in this episode and trying, not working so well, is not too out of the realm of possibility, because it seems like that's the direction they're taking her. So I don't know. But I had a good time with this episode. Like I said, it was random as hell. It was really bizarre, but I had a good time. I did. I really had a good time with it. I really can't complain too much. But anyways, that's the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. I'm curious to know your thoughts, guys. Whatever thoughts you have about this episode, let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.